episode 1 of the Gadget Report.
And now, from a non-disclosed location deep within the heart of the Geek Intelligence Agency, this is the Gadget Report with your temporary host, Neal Campbell.
Hey, in the lead up to CES, I'm launching the show with a look back at some of the most awesome gadgets of 2011. First up, 4 favorite camera innovations of last year. As the world moves away from touchy-feely analog products towards everything digital, soft, and virtual, we're going to start to see more and more nostalgia for things like film, cassettes, and vinyl records. We're already seeing that. The old Polaroid brand loved so much by Steve Jobs released a digital camera that prints instant photos. It's called the Polaroid Z340 and it has a 14 megapixel sensor and a 2.7-inch LCD display. The Z340 doesn't use traditional Polaroid film though. It has a zinc printer that doesn't use ink at all. It's only special paper. Photos are 3 by 4 inches. Different border options will let you print photos with or without borders, so your photo can look like a traditional Polaroid snapshot, or you can choose some various fun borders or create your own and upload them to the camera. The Z340 sells for $300 and 30 sheets of zinc paper cost $20 from store.polaroid.com. It's not a commercial, just thought you might want to know. Just like on Geek Brief TV, I'll cover gadgets I want to buy and some that just make me drool, like this one. Canon took what they learned from the adoption of the 5D Mark II and 7D by filmmakers and put it into a camera actually designed for filmmakers. This camera is designed specifically for making movies. It has a super 35mm equivalent 8.29 megapixel CMOS sensor with the same low light awesomeness that Canon's DSLRs are beloved for. The camera body is small and shaped more like a motion picture camera. It features the Digic DV3 image processor and 2, count them, 1, 2, oh my god, I'm gonna cry, CF card slots. It isn't enough to justify paying $20,000. $20,000. But the C300 has 2 XLR mic inputs. I'm getting misty. Sorry.
No.
2. That's how you know that a camera is designed for pros, and I want that on my 5D Mark II that I'm shooting this show with. But I have to run it into a Marantz, and then I have to sync that audio. It's a pain in the butt. Sorry. Much more excessively priced and designed for boys and girls who just want to have fun, the GoPro Hero 2 camera kits are designed to let you capture your outdoor adventures in glorious 1080p. There's a kit for general outdoor adventures, one for motorsports, and one for surfing. Kits cost $300 and come with different mounts based on what you're going to use the camera for. Besides 1080p, the cameras also shoot 960p, 720p, and WVGA. It has options to shoot at 120, 60, 48, and 30 frames per second. Now, this is a camera that I would never buy because I never leave my desk. But if you participate in any type of adrenaline-raising activities, skating, snowboarding, motorcycle riding, car riding, driving, whatever, mountain climbing, aerosailing, flying with wings. I don't know what people do outside, but people do all kinds of things outside. The HD Hero 2 is worth checking out at GoPro.com. The Litro camera doesn't just make my camera list. This is a spoiler alert. Hell, it's my favorite gadget of 2011. It's the epitome of Steve Jobsism. Once again, Steve Jobs reference. Love that man. Innovation rarely happens without some different thinking, and Litro is all about thinking different. To begin with, it captures a complete light data field, which means you can refocus on anything in your photos even after the photo has been captured. That's so cool because you can take a picture and upload it or email it to a friend, and your friend can choose to focus on something completely different in the image than what you focused on when you shot it. Look at this example. You see the cream art in this cup in focus, and by clicking on the guy holding the cup, he moves into focus and the cup blurs. I don't care who you are, that's cool right there. The Litro camera has an 8x optical zoom and an f2 aperture lens. The original tech for this camera was developed in a Stanford University lab 15 years ago. The supercomputing power that generated the first light field images has been reduced to fit in a camera that you can hold like a flashlight in your hand. That's amazing. Well, I guess we could call that a start. This is my first episode. I'm practicing in the lead up for CES. I'm hoping I'll be kind of good at this by then. It's a few days away, and so I have time to practice. And as I'm moving towards CES, I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite gadgets of last year. If you like what I'm doing here, go to gadgetreport.tv and donate because I need your help to get this show going. If you'd like me to hire a hot girl to read what I write, the way that we did it with Geek Brief TV, donate $10. If you're okay with me hosting, you can just donate $5. If you can't donate, please go to YouTube, thumbs up the video, subscribe, do whatever you can. Tell your friends. I need your help. Come on, brother. Come on, sister. Help me out. I'm at Neal Campbell on Twitter, and I appreciate any kind of interaction you want to give me, unless it's like mean. Please don't be mean. I don't like mean people. Here I am, a boy standing in front of the internet asking you to love me.